Hello everyone, this is your third online lecture of fourth chapter e-commerce and e-governance. In previous lecture we have seen types of e-commerce and different modes of payment. In today's class we are going to study e-commerce trade cycle and forms of e-commerce. Before starting trade cycle, we are see the definition of trade cycle. A trade cycle is the series of exchanges between a customer and supplier that take place when a commercial exchange is executed. This means that the trade cycle has a number of steps and these steps are executed between a customer and a supplier if they want to buy and sell the product. So this is the definition of trade cycle. Then coming to the phases of trade cycle has four different phases. As we go further, we will see that there are phases of trade cycle. Cycle means what? Cycle is something which is repeated again and again. In this trade, we are repeating certain steps. We are calling it as trade cycle. Trading means the commerce, the business. Trade cycle has to support. First thing, let us find goods or service that we want according to our requirement. What do we want? Okay, then we have chosen the product. We have to place the product, take the delivery, make the payments. That is done. We think that is done. But the most important and not to forget the aspect is when we have taken the delivery, we make the payments, we also look at what is the warranty period of the product and how many years of the warranty to that particular product. So these are after sales activities. So these are properly suggested in the phases of trade cycle. Trade cycle has four different phases. First phase is pre-sale. Second is execution. Third is settlement. Fourth is after sale. Let's see this in a diagrammatic form. So here in this diagram you can see first phase is pre-sale is divided into two steps. First is search and second is negotiate. Coming to the second phase is execution. Execution has two steps. First is order and second is delivery. Coming to the third phase is settlement. Again has two steps, invoice and payment. The last phase is after sale, which has after sale phase. Okay, let's see each phase individually. As we are going to check phases or levels of trade cycle, as we already studied about this diagram, four stages, four phases and their different levels. What are the work that we need to initiate or what are the levels that we need to follow in this trade cycle. So the first one that we already discussed, pre-sale, is divided into search and negotiate. So what is pre-sale? The first level, when you would like to go for any of online shopping, if you would like to purchase anything online, what you do first? You search for the particular product. So the first level in pre-sale is you will search the product, finding the supplier who is supplying that product. Another stage in pre-sale is negotiate. Then you will check the prices, you will compare those prices with another providers, another supplier also, and then if you are ready, if you feel that this price is one which I am looking for, so you will agree with the terms of that trade. So the first stage, that is pre-sale, is divided into two parts. How we can remember this? you will consider the example for online shopping. First is searching the product, who is supplying that product, that you will check, and another one you will check for negotiation, or you will check the comparative charges, and then you will agree the terms of the trade. Now let's move ahead to the second phase of trade cycle is execution. Again, execution is divided into two types, two levels. So the first level is order and second is delivery. In execution, now as we have completed searching of the product, we have negotiate, like compare the charges, and then we agreed the terms or that particular supplier. If you are agreeing the terms of that particular supplier, what will be the next level? You will execute that order. So you will place the order for particular goods. Once that order is getting placed, then it will show you in how much time it will get delivered. So the delivery is the part of second phase of trade cycle, that is execution. Third phase of trade cycle is settlement. Then once you place the order, you negotiate at agreed with the prices and the terms, you place the order, and then you will get the delivery time, in how much time it will get delivered and what are the delivery of charges and everything. Then it will come to the third level, that is settlement phase. Once these all phases are getting over, it will generate a bill or invoice if it is having, or if you would like to go for cash on delivery, so that will not generate a kind of online payment mode. It will be directly generating invoice. Then you will receive a product. You will be paying for it. The last stage will be payment. As I just said, if you select cash on delivery, once you receive the product, you will go for the payment process. If not, then you will doing both the stages at simultaneously. Both the stages, like generating the invoice, will be accepted by you and you will do online payment procedure. Another phase of trade cycle and the last one is after sale. Now what will happen? You have searched for the product, you negotiate the charges, you agreed the terms, you place the order, that order will get delivered to you and then it will generate invoice. You will go for payment procedure. Once you have done everything, after that you know that for particular time, for particular months, there is a warranty period. If anything happens, so in that warranty period you can replace that product, and if not, then how to tackle with the follow-up, like complaints, any other maintenance, so that all things come under after sale phase of trade cycle. So these are the four phases of trade cycle. Now second topic is forms of e-commerce. Now can we check on the e-commerce? We need different phases in which e-commerce can be started. There are different forms of e-commerce. The first form is m-commerce, that is mobile commerce. Second is social commerce. Let's see each form individually. First form is m-commerce. M-commerce stands for mobile commerce. Now whenever we are doing any kind of commerce using our phones, using our smartphones, and then it will becomes m-commerce. So m-commerce is buying and selling of goods and services through wireless handheld devices such as smartphones and tablets. So this is the definition of m-commerce. Whenever you are doing any kind of trading, buying and selling, then it is your m-commerce only when you are using your phones. M-commerce allows us to perform commerce anytime, anywhere. We need not use a desktop or a laptop. We can use our phones. Okay, so some of the applications of m-commerce are mobile banking, e-bill payment, ticket booking, stock market trading. So these are the various different things that can be done using m-commerce. So for each of this application, you will have to install an app in your phone and you can perform any of this action. So for mobile banking, you need an app for your bank. For bill payment, there are various applications available through which you can pay your bill. You can recharge your phones. Ticket booking, you can book flight tickets. You can book your mobile movie tickets. All this can be done using your mobile phones. So this is about your m-commerce. So the next form of e-commerce is social commerce. Now when we talk about social commerce, we need that, let's take an example over here first. If we are buying a product from Amazon, after getting a product, we are putting the reviews of that product. What is the product type like? Do we like it or not? Do we recommend or not? So whenever we are writing these types of reviews, they become a part of social commerce. Okay, so the social commerce is a form of electronic commerce that involves social media, online media that supports social interaction. So your review will be read by many of other people. Based on the reviews and greetings, people will decide if they want to buy the product or they don't want to buy the product. So it enables shoppers to get advice from trusted individuals, find goods and services and then purchase them. So other people, if they are going to buy the goods, they will obviously read the comments and they read the reviews, and based on that they will take the decision. It can also happen if we are visiting the restaurant, later on we can put a review for the restaurant, so that can be done using social media. Social commerce is the use of websites such as Facebook, Instagram and Twitter as vehicle to promote and sell the products and services. Now what happens is, if I am visiting some restaurant, I will click some photographs. After clicking the photographs, I will posted some photographs on any of the social media. When I am clicking that picture and I am posting it, along with that I will put the location, so that location of the restaurant will help others to decide they want to go or not. Okay, similarly many of times you put check-in. If you are using some social media app, you put a check-in at this and this place. So this check-in also will help other people to find out more about place and they can decide if they want to visit or not. So the success of social media, social commerce campaign is measured by degree to which consumer interacts with the company's marketing through retweets, likes and shares. So if a company, if a business person is placing an advertisement on social media and more people are following that and more people are tweeting about that, more and more people are sharing that, all these are going to say that is particular business has increased. The business of this organization has increased because of more and more likes and more sharing. Now what happens is when more and more people like, through these people are one who are liking and other people who will also come to know about the organization, about the company, about the business, and that will that we will have more people coming and giving that more business. So this is the second form of e-commerce, that is social commerce. Now I will give you some assignment on the basis of whatever you have observed in the video. Hope you will try to answer. If you are not able to answer, kindly go through the video again. The questions are: define trade cycle. Second is, what are the phases of trade cycle? Third is, write short note on mobile commerce. Last one is, explain social commerce. All the topics and notes I have explained, given in detail. Kindly go through the notes. Thank you.